Hi Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess every single day, every single way, trusting patterns over promises. Happy Scorpio new moon. We are in the void. Allow anything that needs to be shaken off to go. Old memories, looping patterns, people you still haven't disconnected from. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. How many is this? Okay. Divine Guardian, Serpent of Fire. We're actually going to pull Light Priestesses with these cards today. Divine Guardian, Protection of the Winged Mother. Ooh, Pisces. So you have some protection right now. Always divinely protected, right? But there's some specific protection around your feminine energy, or what it is that you're creating. So this could be literally if you're conceiving, of course, this is like a good omen for that. But if you think about winged mother, the freedom of creation, creating a new business, launching an LLC, leaving corporate, leaving the union gig, leaving your 9-to-5 to start your own business or start your own journey. If you're traveling, this is also a sign of protection for your travels. Winged mother. Okay, so wings, this is a little twofold. Birds and angels, right? Both connections from the divine to send messages and protection. By you receiving this protection, this is a little meta. When is it not? By you receiving this protection, there's a message that you are being encouraged to share with the world, with your community, with your people, with yourself. You're receiving this protection so that this message can get out. Oh, we are in it, Pisces. We are in it right now. Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. This is crazy. My sister had a dream about a snake this weekend, and I just offered her a little dream interpretation, and it was like wildly relevant for her circumstances. Pisces, if you're dreaming about snakes, snakes are often a symbol of transformation. They have to shed their skin as they grow. If they don't shed their skin, they'll actually die. The shedding of the skin is not pretty. It's very, if you've ever had a pet snake, we had like a million in my house growing up. It is not cute. It's you just walk in and you're finding skin, especially if they got out of the tank. Okay, you're just walking in, finding skin. This is for their rebirth, for their renewal. How timely with this Scorpio new moon, Scorpio being that underbelly, the darkness, the void, death, and rebirth, right? Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. The sisterhood, okay, Serpent Sisterhood is changing. This is also a call for, this timing is so funny. This is the 2-year anniversary week of my death and rebirth on ayahuasca. Sometimes when people sit with ayahuasca, plant medicine, psychedelic ayahuasca, people will see snakes. Snakes, again, represent that transformational energy. If you are being called to sit with plant medicine, your travels and this journey is being protected and guided. If you are being called, take this as another sign. You are being called. For others of you, as you share your message with the world, with the community, whatever that message is, or the birthing of this creation that you are putting out, could be a new you, a new job, a new business, a new way of being. That's protected, and you're going to find sisterhood in that change. And if, for the divine masculines listening and watching, thank you for being here. Switch it, reverse it. Winged father, serpent, brotherhood, although it could really be the feminine energy within you, right? Finding other people who rock like that. Serpent of Fire is always spirituality. It's the Holy Spirit. It's the fire of spirit moving through you. And we have balance, stability, standing firm. You're holding this, Pisces. You hold the message, you hold the protection, and you hold the fire. Those of you who still haven't gotten Reiki certified, you're being called. All energy workers are being called right now, both hands, left and right. So this is feminine and masculine energy. Card number 40 breaks down to 4, and that is the Emperor. Especially for those of you who are considering leaving a gig and starting your own type of like energy healing, spiritual calling. It doesn't always have to be like literally giving the healing, but some type of spiritually inspired business idea. This is waiting for you. It's actually going to put you in a stronger state of stability, strong foundational energy, and clarity. This is like bringing you some type of rejuvenated or renewed stability in self, that perhaps this might be like a deeper wound, especially those working through the maternal side, the mother wounds. By you stepping into this power and allowing the path to guide you, you are allowing your inner child that maybe did not receive stability or did not receive protection or was not allowed to transform as loud or visibly or take up as much space. Those of you who endured that, this is actually your opportunity to do this out loud, to heal that inner child while also receiving some kind of like community or new tribe or gift is coming with this for you. But it's bigger. I wonder if this like leads to more deepening of your practices, deepening of your faith, deepening of your belief in what it is that's going on. The next card out is Wisdom. I think through this process, you're the one that holds this ancient wisdom, Pisces. You're the one that holds it. And they want you to share it with the people who are ready to listen. You'll know because they will listen. And you're allowed to do this, birth this creation, share this message, get your story out in the way that you want to. Is it a YouTube channel? Is it Instagram, TikTok? Is it writing songs? Is it sharing with your client base that you already have? How is it? Is it painting? Is it cooking? Is it starting a nonprofit? How is it that you know you are called to share this message, share this story, share this gift? It's like you light up others' darkness by sharing the message. Oh boy. It also allows you and others to clear out density from the body in order for them to manifest faster. There's like a releasing of the shame or blame that's held when you do this. Okay. That is it. Courage, strength, fierceness, and family. Especially if these are like deep-seated parental wounds. Card number 2, which is the High Priestess. Okay. Courage. You will need bravery to do this, but there is big Leo protection, big fire protection here. They want you, again, this is like you taking up more space. This action, no matter how big or small it is in your eyes, this action shows up as like Leo energy. You reclaiming your power. You reclaiming your space and voice in the world. Oh my God, look, bottom of the deck, summoning power. Instinct, intellect, control. 2 white wolves. The wolves are 3D protection. You have 2 full moons. 1, 2, 3, 4 full moons. Oh my God, 4 full moons. 40 breaks down to 4. This really is getting you into a purified place of balance. This actually looks like Jennifer Lawrence. And that's card number 4. How funny. This really is bringing you into your own safety in your body, safety within you, trusting of you. All right, let's get some tarot. We have High Priestess at the bottom of the deck already. Pisces, hit that like button if you already know what message this is, what calling this is. If you needed to know that you are protected, this is your confirmation. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Woo! We got 5 of Swords, Queen of Wands. If you've been experiencing ruminating thoughts or loops right now, they want you to remember your light, Pisces. You're allowed to observe the looping thoughts or limiting beliefs like, I'm not worthy of this, or these things won't happen because, right, when our logical mind tries to convince us that we're not going to receive the thing we want, we're not going to see the change we are working for, when our mind convinces us that it's not realistic to believe in X, Y, Z. This Five of Swords energy, I think that this is part of the density that they want you to clear up with these black crows, death and rebirth, right? They want you to eliminate this challenging energy so that you can step fully into your light. Because when you hold your light here, right? When you see it and you realize, I hold that light. I hold this light. I've always been the light holder. I've always had this light. You realize how many other candles you light up just by holding that light. Serpent of fire. What's going on, Pisces? Did you do some shadow work this weekend? Or, I don't know, last time I was here, Thursday, right? Yeah. Did you do some deep shadow work? Or did a truth come in? Ooh, did a truth come in that was revealed to you about people around you or yourself? Some type of uncomfortable truth being unveiled and you being like, this is very difficult to see and witness, and it's pushing me more and more into myself. I have to go into myself now. This is confirming I have to go into myself for continued healing. And look, both of these are holding the light. I wonder if this happened so that you would remember. So that you would remember who you are. Aries, Sag, Leo. Additional insight here. Pisces, hit that like button if you already know. What was that truth revealed? I got one this weekend. I was like, okay, we are in spirits, not fucking around. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Pisces, you know. You've known and you continue to know that as you heal on your journey, you might be able to navigate conversations and relationship dynamics from a clearer place, from a more open-hearted, open-minded space, from a very like, I filled my cups, now I have a little bit more time, effort, energy I can pour into these circumstances. But if what's being revealed to you is no one else has done that, then what Spirit's showing you is pack those bags and go, baby. Because what they want you to move towards is seamless union with people who share that light with you or add nourishment to your light. These people don't have to be the same exact as you, but there is a level of value in light and the value of your core pillars inside of what's important. If the people around you are still not changing with you, then that's the cycle wrap. I think you're being protected from, I think these cycles, these people are either like resurfacing, re-showing themselves, or these truths are being revealed to you so that you can finally confidently, without a tower, choose to close doors, choose to get on the path, choose to get the momentum of the energy flowing so that you are coming into closer union with self. And that closer union with self is amplifying the attraction of tribe, friends, family members, lovers who can add to that light. The rainbow here, the rainbow is after the storm, right? And if you look at this very gray, dismal energy here, it's like this light is coming for you. This rainbow energy is coming for you. But who and what do you need to walk away from in order for that light to be seen, appreciated, complimented? I do think they want you to speak a truth. And I do think that the people that you speak it to, they might not be ready to hear it, but I think you're supposed to speak it for your soul expansion, not so that these people change, although you might be planting a seed. Pisces, I actually think that's really the message, the winged mother. You are this winged creature. The winged creatures are the messengers. I think you're supposed to speak on something if you haven't already. And it's supposed to be something that's like it's challenging. It's not easy to speak this. But they want you to channel that serpent of fire, knowing that the people who hear it and value it will will circle around you, Two of Cups. They will add to the light. They will acknowledge what you're doing. They will see and understand what you're doing. I also think that that message is kind of what kicks you into a new direction. Not kicks, sorry, but catapults or starts you, helps you move forward in a different direction. Is this like literally moving in it? Are you literally moving in a different direction? Is there like an actual move happening for some of you? Or is the move out of that job? This is so wild because some people this is family. Some people this is like a work situation, leaving a gig and creating something else for themselves. And others it's truly activating throat chakra. But all three groups, you're all supposed to speak on or create this thing, and it's supposed to be challenging so that your spiritual muscles grow. And I think that part of this is like not everyone who hears this message is going to be able to even translate the words coming out of your mouth. But it's not about them and the result. It's about you doing it. It's like, did you do it? Knowing you're protected, knowing it's the right thing, knowing that this is what expands you. This is like shedding that layer of skin. Did you do it? Because this is for your soul growth. And look at free will, free will, free will, free will. Very interesting. Anything else about this message? Wow, look at that Seven of Wands, very protected. They want you, this is reigniting your self-worth, your strength of spirit, your self-esteem, the power within you. No matter what is pointed at you right now, whether it's like family going up against what you said, the people around you, either like pointing fingers at you or labeling you as a word that is not in alignment with your vibration and intent. You have this Galinda's like bubble of protection around you. This really is it. They really want you to speak on something or create something with the knowing that people aren't going to fucking get it. That is truth. They're not going to fucking get it. But what's more important than people getting it is that you did it anyway. Your integrity, your power, your fire, your strength, that brings you way closer into union with the divine. That puts you into like Christ consciousness, doing the radical thing, standing up for what you believe in, calling out what you see that needs to be called out, or speaking on your experience or something that really is moving or changing you, so that someday that may be a seed for others to like move forward towards that light with that light. Does this make sense? That really is the message. Five of Cups. Okay, I know this is like not the best. We don't love the fives, right? The Five of Cups, Five of Swords here, but this is like confirming. They want you to do this hard thing, knowing that it will like maybe rattle your brain a little bit, and some loops or self-limiting beliefs or doubts or fears are going to come up. Do it anyway, because those doubts, fears, loops are going to die out once the message or the creation from you is out. This message could be like calling out a family member for being dysfunctional in the moment. Like, hey, you're crossing a boundary. I need to reinforce this boundary. It can be that simple. This doesn't have to be these like major situations, though some of you who are really, really deep in the work, you know that, you know what this is. For work people, this is like you resigning and going off on your own business, or like taking a different venture, a different route, and people being like, but how are we going to do this and that and da 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 da, and you being like, I choose me. Take that, Pisces. When was the last time you said that out loud? I choose me. Say it. And when you say it to someone's face, it's wild, because people aren't used to hearing that, especially if they are operating in codependent, dysfunctional, what is the word for illusion? If people are still operating in the illusion, when they hear that, you will be labeled names. And you're going to move forward anyway, because Spirit knows, Serpent of Fire knows who you are and what your vibration is. This is like a call for everyone to like say the hard thing, do that hard thing right now. Specifically, it's messaging. It's like it is you speaking something. I'm looping on it. It's you speaking something or creating something for this next journey, chapter, cycle. Okay. Foofy woofy, Pisces, can you hit that like button if you already did this, if you know what I'm talking about, if you're going through it right now, or if you know that there's something that you need to say, a message that you need to deliver, and you know it's not going to go well, but you know you need to do it. There's like so much protection here for you. Potential outcomes for Pisces in this. Ooh, baby, 9 of Pentacles wanted to. Wow, 4-4, Master Healer. You really are healing this like inside of you. How many 4s do we have now? That just gave me goosebumps. 3 4s, 4, 4, 4. Angels are on your side. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Pisces, hit that like button for the freaking angels. Jesus. Okay. You do this thing. You realize no one here is fucking listening. They don't understand. They haven't done the level of work I'm doing. Spirit, why are you having me do this? Bringing you closer into you. You end up making moves. You are developing a stronger sense of stability, security. It's un-F-withable. I know I'm like saying a lot of F today, but that's where I'm at, okay? Thank you for accepting me. It's un-F-withable energy. It's grit. Not everyone has it. Or maybe everyone does have it and some people are afraid to activate it. But by you doing this, you, when you least expect it, receive a shift in your emotional energy and your spiritual energy that has you feel as though, oh my God, I am the effing emperor of my life. Once again, I did it once again. And now we have mother and father energy on the table, and now you are balanced. Now this is Ankh energy. It's when you have the mother and the father, divine mother, divine father, divine femme, divine masculine, that brings forth new life. Hello, Scorpio new moon. Thank you so much. Birthing. You are giving yourself rebirth. You know what I love about this, Pisces? It's so much free will. There's no tower pushing you. This means to me that you've done enough awareness work. You've done enough shadow work where the tower's coming from inside the house instead of being asleep to it and then like destruction happens all around you in your personal life. This is like you're answering the nudges inside. You are the tower now. You're listening to your inner confirmation versus like outsourcing confirmation and validation. Hold on, another card fell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I love how this turned. Is this crooked? Like me? Woof to the woof. Do you want to guess what card fell out? It's one of your cards. Queen of Cups, baby. By doing this, you are choosing you. I choose me. I choose me. I choose me. Oh, I'm getting like a little choked up in my throat. This is really nice, Pisces. This is like the sun. You see the sun shedding light here? This is a little... It's not little, it's like spirit being like, you got it now. This is the process now. This isn't like you do this one thing and then, you know, that pentacle comes in. Maybe it does, but this is a spiritual growth reading. This is your angel wings grow. This is your inner child receives divine mother, divine father stability from you inside. Inside. You become your master healer because you chose you. You chose your cup first. Yes, 9 of Cups at the bottom. Pisces, this is a lot of joy. This is a lot of joy because you independently did these hard things. Can I get a little more on the 4 of Cups? Emperor. King of Rods. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands out here. Femme, masculine, balanced energy, right? Divine counterparts. So it's like your divine counterparts inside that balance. I also think if you are, this isn't a love reading, but 2 of Cups and the divine counterparts, if you are not with anyone right now, doing this thing, this process is the way for femmes to call in the masculine partnership. For the masculines, this is the way for you to come across your divine feminine. And I know not everybody's here for that, so just take that little undertone if that is applicable to you. It's so much fire energy here. Even the light priestess cards, it's light, light. These are fire, fire. One more here. People leaving corporate or union gigs or 9 to 5, whatever it is. You're allowed to trust your vision. People don't have to get it. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Why is this, I wish you could see what I'm seeing. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and the Devil. A very small group of you may be meeting somebody and you actually partner in business with them, or some type of like collaborative effort where you're both spiritually aligned. For the feminines, the masculine you partner with is likely heavier on the practicality side, the logical side. They have some kind of like business or MBA background. The Devil is Capricorn. It's money. But there's something else here because it has a candle, that light, again, that light. I think this is like a little eerie, but in a good way for you. You as this winged mother receiving that divine protection to speak this truth, to say this thing, to give your letter of resignation, to send back that email that's like clearing up the bullshit, or setting or reinforcing the boundary, or speaking on something that you really, really believe in, or creating this new business, right? It's like speaking it out. This message has to get out. There was some kind of restriction in your energy, the Devil, that was holding you back. Maybe it's just straight up fear. But the Queen of Wands twice, that's the shadow work queen. And I asked you if you did some shadow work over this weekend. The shadow work queen goes into the shadow, into the darkness. And when she comes out, it's with this sunflower. It's with the light. All of the yellow, for my tarot students, yellow is enlightenment. The enlightenment only comes from going into the darkness. It's not meditating in yoga every day. Like, I'm sending love and light everywhere to help the world. That's not shadow work. That's play. That's play pretend, if we're being honest, right? The yoga and the meditation and the love and light, we use that to like patch you back up after the actual work. The actual work is sitting in the void. The actual work is looking at the uncomfortable truth. It's saying the uncomfortable thing. It's telling people, I don't agree. This feels wrong. That's the actual work. It's looking at these deep, deep traumas. I didn't feel safe growing up. My dad wasn't around. My mom was emotionally neglecting. Like whatever your story is, that's the work. And we do these beautiful practices and rituals to fill your spirit up so that you can continue doing the work. I hope that makes sense. For those of you out there doing it, I know you get it. This is you going into the depths, finding your courage, doing the thing. And this balance that you receive is either going to put you in a really strong financial, maybe like financially free, because the Emperor, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, this gives like big financial freedom where you're not tied to like the matrix anymore. Matrix being like, oh, I almost said taxes, but you know, we have to pay taxes. But, you know, have to. But like being tied into like 9 to 5, clocking in, I have a boss, I have to report, like these things. Some of you are actually breaking out of that. Now I want to go, oh, look at that fire. Oh, Pisces. This is a judgment call for you, babe. Okay. no matter what this is, do the hard thing. And if you already did the hard thing, this is confirmation of like, if you're feeling like, wow, nothing makes sense and I'm utterly alone, like Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice, guess what? You are exactly where you're supposed to be and you're not alone. Those of us doing this are feeling alone with you. So we are alone together. I promise. This is a soul call. This is the next level up for your ascension. It's going to feel fiery for some reason. People might get heated off of what you say, but damn, you're so grounded. Your masculine and feminine energy is so healthy right now. And Pisces, if you haven't done this, or you're like, I don't feel that I'm so healthy right now, this is like a timeline option for you, should you choose to accept. Okay. Hit that like button, Pisces, if this makes sense. Let me just get a little confirmation on the devil. Tarot students, you can pre-enroll for the High Priestess Healing Tarot Academy at the link below. If you pre-enroll, you will get a discounted course rate that closes next weekend. New moon and Scorpio meditation tonight. Come for clarity, for manifestation, for honoring your death and rebirth. Get your courage up to do this hard thing. Insights on the devil. Yo, oh my goodness. Every part of me wants to be like, leave that job, Pisces. Leave that job, Pisces. This is it, man. Okay, you're building something for you. It's like you have tunnel vision, and the tunnel vision might be like truth, love. I'm only surrounding myself with people who get this work. I'm focusing on moving through the darkness and focusing on the light to navigate, right? Like lighthouse energy or your inner light. If you're creating something new, create, no matter how scary it feels. It's supposed to feel scary. That someone just said to me this weekend, I don't know actually where this was happening. My days and time are all blurring, and I'm very sober, so I don't understand why that's happening. But someone said fear is an indicator that you actually want to do it. Oh, maybe it was Nikki Glazer, the comedian. Fear is an indicator that you want to do it, but we've convinced ourselves that fear is like a reason to hold back. Build this thing, say this thing, and if it's just speaking on a message, you're building something for you that's actually like a divination stretch for you, a spiritual stretch for you, where you're going to be able to hear more of the callings. That's the thing, Pisces. Ooh, this is a message coming in hot and fresh out the oven. Pisces, I'm standing now because I'm charged up. Every time you act on your intuition, every single time, no matter what it looks like in the outside world, your insides get stronger. That intuitive voice gets clearer. Your psychic abilities come online. Your clair senses get sensitized a little bit more. Every time you listen to your intuition, especially the times where you're like, I think I look insane, or there's so much at risk here. Especially those times, Pisces. Especially those times. Say the thing, set the boundary, say no, resign, build the thing, create your creation. Whatever this is, do it. Because this is the path for your spiritual expansion. And for some reason, there's protection so that you can do it. Double protection here. They want you to know, like, you're protected so that you can do this. You are going to have to say goodbye to old people, old ways, old things. And it's like, that's the price we pay. And if we're being honest, you're going to feel like, you know what? The price isn't all that bad. The price is not all that bad. Anything else on the devil here? Pisces, hit that like button. Oh my God. That's it, kid. Ace of Cups and the Chariot. Emotionally fulfilled. So many cups for you. So many cups for you. Emotional fulfillment and a brand new, this is like renewed life, renewed success, renewed path, renewed direction. Ooh, renewed direction. The Chariot, the salmon swimming upstream, that's you, Pisces. You don't do things like everybody else because you are not built to do things like everybody else. You already lived a regular human life. You're not here for the regular human life. You're here to embody the practices, rituals, perspectives of a soul having a human experience. You have the awareness. A lot of people don't. So now you get to like work your magic on this stage that we call Earth. And the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's the moon. It's trusting intuition. It's divine feminine energy. It's card number 7, which is personal reflection. You get this victory and emotional fulfillment. You get this, yes, you're going to look this way. You're going to look crazy. Do it anyway. Do it for that reason. Like, yeah, I know that this truth I'm speaking, this no that I'm enforcing, this boundary I am setting, this resignation letter I am writing, this artwork I'm creating, this business I'm launching, I know nobody around me has ever done this before. And that's what makes me special. That's what makes me unique. That's what makes me the embodiment of the divine child. You are an extension of source, and now you're acting like it. It's like all year, maybe like the last year and a half, 2 years. Where am I? November? Yeah. Like the last year and a half, let's say. Maybe 2 years for some people. You came into this knowing, this deep awareness. You always had the belief and the faith, but now it's like the knowing. You're like, I am really differently connected. I'm really differently in tune with all these things going on. All this sensitivity, all this trauma, all this pain. It's really like opened my eyes to like, oh, it's because I'm different. I'm different. And now they're like, okay, act on it now. Act on it now. Because when you act on it, you're going to get the success that you desire, that you deserve, that's your birthright, and emotional fulfillment, partnership, lovers, tribe, all things that fill your cup back up. And it comes from acting on the intuition as it comes. This is nice, Pisces. I like this. They're like, say goodbye to the old so that you get this. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Say goodbye to the old so that you get this. Yes? This feels right. Okay. Any additional advice for Pisces? This is the Muse Tarot. I hope I see you at the new moon meditation tonight. There's only a couple spots left, I think. 10 of Wands. You got that twice. You've been carrying the knowing, the awareness that this thing has to be said, this message has to go out, this move has to be made. You've known, and you're carrying it, and they're like, it's time to put it down. No more carrying this. Like, close this chapter so this evolution of spirit can take place. This is an evolution of your spirit. This is an evolution of your spirit. So much wand and fire. There you go, kid. 6 of Pentacles. So that you will receive your mirrored reflection in the world, the 3D world. Roses are the highest vibrational flower. You are the rose, Pisces. This is going to afford you equal give and take in all of your dynamics. And if you're like starting a business, like attracting aligned clients who've also walked that walk. They want you to get that story real clear too, because whatever it is that you've walked through, of course, that's going to be what you should be using to signal out to others that they want to work with you. When you share your story, other people who have also walked that walk will be like, oh my God, I resonate with that story. Let me go to this person. They get me at a deeper level. They understand how challenging this 3D experience has been in that energy. Ooh, baby. Seriously, undertone of meeting a lover for the singles out there. Yep. 2 of Wands. So listen, this is very real too. They want you to make this decision and speak that truth and do that hard thing with the knowing that you're protected and that you're being given the space to do this. Also with the knowing of they're only showing you a sliver of what's to come. This is intentional. And it's twofold, because part of the reason they only show us a sliver is because it would be too overwhelming and fear would trickle in, debilitating us if we saw the full journey. And there's also rewards that they want to keep as a surprise for you so that the overwhelming imprint of wow, I really should act on my intuition more. I really should speak that truth more. I really should do those scary things more, so that the rewards you receive for that leave such a lasting imprint that you continue doing that thing. Just like pain and trauma kind of imprints on us the opposite way, right? Like, oh, I never want to date somebody that, you know, love bombs again, or I'm never going to date I'm going to look for narcissistic tendencies so that I avoid those people again. This is the opposite. They're only showing you a sliver, one, so you don't feel overwhelmed, but two, because the rewards are going to leave such an imprint that you will be able to continue following your intuition. I keep coming back to that winged, like it's something about speaking. And if it's not traditional speaking with your words, it's like creating something that expresses something about you. Yeah, dude. Pisces, this is a little dark, but if you look at the imagery here, it's light and shadow, kind of like the Justice card in the Light Seers Tarot. You had been or have been functioning in this energy, either around people that embody this. You know, it's slick, it's sly, it's yelling, it's conflict, it's not truthful. And maybe this weighed on you. Maybe this dulled your light. Maybe you even you participated in the dysfunction, right? I can say it. A couple years ago, I was still operating in dysfunction for sure. Enabling people, participating in it. When you flip the light, though, look what happens. Like, we go from these screaming foxes to these gentle little furry babies. Clever as a fox, right? They're very, very smart. They're very quick on their feet. And this journey over the bridge is into the light, and the light is truth. The light is truth. They want you to speak on some kind of truth, especially if you're around people who don't seek or embody, or, you know, the people who like avoid the truth, right? They like live in Delulu, but not as a tool. Delusion's a tool, but if we're living in it chronically, then it's a psychiatric problem, right? I'm not a doctor. Who am I? Just a little old card reader from Long Island. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. This is it, Pisces. See how exposed her throat is? Speak it, Pisces. Say that thing. Do that thing. Say the hard thing. You are juggling a high vibrational human experience and, of course, a high vibrational soul within you. You're good, kid. I got nothing else to say here. This is it. You know, you're being called. If this resonates, you know what this is. Please hit that like button. Please tell me what this is. Do that thing. I'm behind you. I'm rooting for you. This is going to, you know, for those people who are like, how can I make my psychic abilities come online? This, now, the hard thing. It's always the hard things. It's the hard thing. Whatever the hard thing is, that's what makes your psychic abilities come online. I've never experienced it to be the easy things. All right, Spirit. Anything else for Pisces? Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Pisces, especially if you're in an energy of like, I am utterly alone. No one is getting me. I feel very isolated right now. Why is it that I'm speaking, I'm living out loud, and these people continue to repeat these patterns? If you feel that way, that's a sign of Spirit being like, look, you already feel lonely. Say goodbye to these clowns and go within. Because when you go within, you're going to meet your spirit. You're going to meet your guides. You're going to meet your ancestors, your light, whatever word you use. It's all the same thing. And you're going to be like, oh, home is inside me, Emperor energy. Home has always been inside me. And maybe you had to feel homesick for you to finally go there. Wow. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Pisces, when you speak this truth, that's when they give you this download of more truth. You're going to speak on something, and then let's say 3 or 4 days later, within 3 to 7 days, there's going to be bigger truths about yourself and how the world is operating, or like how people around you are operating. There's some kind of hidden, why hidden? They're going to unveil some type of truth, and then that truth is going to take some time for you to integrate. It's going to be a little bigger You might feel your consciousness stretch. I think I just used that term this weekend for the first time. Your consciousness is going to stretch. And what happens is, instead of like a tower, when your consciousness or your awareness stretches, everything that you once looked at one way, it also stretches. So now there's a little bit of distortion. And it's going to take a minute to get used to. It's like getting new lenses, or, you know, I don't know. And with that, you're going to have a capacity to hold way more truth. And that is also going to repel people who do not operate in truth. That's a blessing for you, because that means it's clearing the space so that only people who are operating from a place of truth, or truth seeking, or healthy boundaries, or aligned light and values will be able to function with you compatibly. Friends, family, lovers. That's a beautiful thing, Pisces. All right, bottom of the deck is Lost Lands. Yeah, this is not your first rodeo. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Oof, that's been coming up for me too. This may be a little bit of like something, gifts or experiences from your past, that like opportunities you didn't get to take, that you kind of like watched fly by. This is going to like kind of heal or make up for opportunities or experiences you didn't get to have. Stability, security, truth speaking, caretakers. This could be past life energy too. If you think about like wounds and limitations you experienced in past lives, this may be something that frees you or heals that. Soul memory and gifts. I'm serious. There's going to be knowledge that comes in, claircognizance. But there may be like a sentient imprint. I don't even know what the fuck that is. There's going to be a sentient imprint with these soul memories that come through. You're going to feel the fear in your body where you may have felt the fear in your body in a past life or previously in this life. Same thing with the gifts. How the wisdom or knowledge or truth comes in, you're going to feel it in your body somewhere. If your mind does like the loops and the ruminating, like not nice thoughts, just know that that's like your ego is just trying to hang on to familiarity. Just let it scream and then let it pass. Because this newness is going to kind of like quiet that noise. Okay, Pisces, hold my hands. Thank you for being here with me. I hope to see you later for the meditation. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And affirm. I do the hard things. I love you, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow.